everybody, it's Labor Day and I'm sitting down here on the patio by this flower. Look y'all, my husband bought me this flower, bought me a plant with flowers on it like this, like 3 years ago. And do you know that when you pick these and put them in water, they root? And so I've got like 6 plants now that came from just this one thing that my husband gave me. But anyway, it was blooming, and so I thought, well, I'll show it to you. The sun's a little bit in my eyes down here, sitting here, and Junior of course had to come over and say hello. Junior, hey Junior, hello baby boy. Oh my goodness, so he's over here. Oh no, did he not? Oh no, he just knocked the flower off. Oh no, but I'll stick it in water, and now I'll have like plant number 7. But anyway, okay, so it's Labor Day. Hi. You don't have to do anything for class today, but all of your stuff is ready for you in Blackboard. And let me talk about Blackboard really quick. Blackboard is new for all of us, and so if you're having trouble finding something, let me know. If I do something wrong or wonky that you can't tell, like what is this, please text me right away. You've got my cell phone number. Please text me right away so that, oh, here comes Harry. So that, hello Harry, so that I can fix it, right? Because it's new to me also, and so we're going to figure this out. Last week I did something wrong in my physical geography class and deleted the first assignment altogether, even people's submissions. So I went back through and contacted those people and got it back in. So anyway, we all are learning from this, and we need to give each other a break, and I need to ask for your help. Please let me know if I've got anything wonky in there, because I will fix it for you. Anyway, oh, so pretty. So, another thing I need you to know is that it takes me until about Thursday, sometimes Friday each week, to get all of the grades entered for reflection journals and for quizzes sometimes. Sometimes the quizzes, as you've noticed, are automatically graded, but sometimes the quizzes have questions that I have to go in and grade myself and then post the grades. But if you skip a quiz altogether, you're going to get an automatic 0. And remember, there are 7 quizzes that you can skip, so I have to go in manually though and drop those 0s, so there might be a few days of the week there that you see a 0 until I drop it. But after you skip 7 quizzes, after there's 7 zeros posted, in other words, I don't drop any more scores, so I will leave the 0s there if you continue to skip quizzes. So, and by the way, at the end of the semester, if you have taken all of your quizzes but you have some low scores, I go back at the end of the semester and drop the lowest of the 17 scores. So only your 10 highest scores count. So please take all the quizzes that you can fit in to your schedule, because it's just better for you in the long run. All of them are due on Sunday nights at midnight. You can't turn them in late, and you can't go back and redo them, and I don't hate you. That's just what the rule is, because all the skips are built in there. I hope this video is not too windy. I bet it's coming through the microphone, because I don't have like a high-tech microphone or lighting or anything, in case you can't tell. But anyway, we'll do our best. And about reflection journals, in the videos that you're watching and taking notes on, you have to take notes on those videos, because that's where the bulk of your information comes from when you're doing a reflection journal, when you're taking a quiz, and at the end of a module, we have something called a unit assignment. And the unit assignment requires that you cite the video lectures that the information came from that you're using in your answers. It requires that, and so please make sure that you're taking notes accordingly, however you want to organize it. If you want to organize stuff by, like, we're in week 3, so if you watch something and, like, there's a curated video among the videos that are required for you this week. There's a curated video. It's on Ralph Waldo Emerson and nonconformity, because we're talking about norms this week, and so those norms are guidelines for behavior, and a lot of times people are kind of peer pressured into following norms, and so there are some creative minds in our history and in our creative writing and American literature, that kind of thing, that give us some information about how did they stand out from the crowd, how did they were nonconformists. And so that is a curated video, meaning I did not make it myself. I found it online and included it as a required video for the notes that you need to take. So you might need to cite that for me in our unit assignment. And if you do, as far as I'm concerned, the only thing that you have to do is say, in the Ralph Waldo Emerson video, it said blah, blah, blah. Like that's enough to cite it. But, for me, another teacher would not let you get by with that. You'd have to do a formal citation. But just like with your reflection journals, you don't have to do a formal citation. Just as long as I know where it came from, you can cite it informally like that. Week 3, video 2, something like this. Mrs. T said blah, blah. That's enough for Mrs. T, but not for maybe your psychology teacher or your English teacher or something like that. So keep that in mind. Also, that's how reflection journals work. And let me make note of this word reflection journal, because I used to call this assignment a reaction paper, and I changed the name to reflection journal because most of my colleagues have something called reflection journal. Like, they have the same kind of assignment, and I've learned recently that a lot of them call it a reflection journal. So just to standardize it with everybody, so y'all are hearing the same thing from all of us, I've changed it to a reflection journal. But some of the videos that you're watching in our weekly lesson folders, some of them I made a few semesters ago when I called it a reaction paper. And so if you hear me in your video lectures refer to a reaction paper, forgive me, it's the same thing. It's not intended to confuse you. It's the same thing as a reflection journal. And I've gotten some text messages about reflection journals. What's the topic? I don't give you a topic. The topics are everything from every lecture, and you choose. You can do a general summary. You can do one particular topic as long as it is very meaningful to you or something. But the purpose of the reflection journal is for you to review all the material so that it's fresh on your mind. You can get a great score on that quiz, and also you'll know where to go to get certain things, get certain pieces of information when a question on the unit assignment asks you for certain pieces of information. Oh yeah, I think that was week 2. Let me look at my notes, and you can find week 2 video, whatever. That's where it was. You might need to go back and rewatch video 2 or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, so that is how you should address those notes. Reflection journals, you only get credit or no credit based on the instructions that are in the Start Here folder. So there's instructions, guidelines on how to do a reflection journal successfully. Follow those and you'll get a 10 out of 10. Don't follow those or skip it and you'll get a 0 out of 10. But I'm going to drop 6 reflection journals. So if you haven't done one yet, this is week 3. Please go ahead and do your first one this week. Because time is a-wasting. You don't want to skip all 3, week 1, 2, and 3, because I only drop 6. So don't back yourself against a wall and have, all of the last 10 weeks of school, and you have to do one every single week in order to get a good grade. Start now, and I don't look at them for you ahead of time. Post it. If you followed the rules, you will know. Use the rules like a checklist. If you did 1, 2, 3, 4, if you did them, you're going to get 10 out of 10, okay? And if you didn't do them or you don't get credit, I will give you detailed feedback about why. So you can read it and figure out what to do differently the next time. Also, there is a discussion post on our discussion, like our introductory discussion board. There's a discussion post that asks you to post copies of successful reflection journals from previous weeks. That really helps some of your classmates who aren't really sure what to do or how to get started on that assignment. So please do that. If you don't mind sharing your information that you got credit for. And please copy and paste my feedback there also. That could be helpful if you're willing to do it. Please do that. I've also had a question from a student or two asking me to give them an example from previous weeks or classes, and I can't do that without your permission. And so that's what the section on the discussion board is for. Post it if you would like to share, if you don't mind sharing. And also, I suggest that you post my feedback from that also for your classmates to see, so they have a quick and easy reference. Anytime they log into our class, they can see an example of something that was successful or not successful. I mean, post one if you got one that wasn't successful. You want to post my my comments for that too. That's also a good reference on the opposite end of the spectrum. It certainly doesn't count off for you at this point if there was anything that you didn't earn credit for, and participating in those discussion journals is extra credit for you at the end of the semester anyway. So there's an incentive. for posting something that you got credit for or didn't get credit for in that discussion board. Okay, I think that that's all I needed to tell you. There's a written announcement, of course. You should always be reading your weekly announcements that I post. And every week, it's my goal to post, a personal thing where we can look eyeball to eyeball at each other and talk about what the logistics are. This is a short week. It's Labor Day week. After that, we don't have another break for quite a while until Thanksgiving, I think. I think there's like a 10-week stretch that we have between Labor Day week and Thanksgiving week before we have another break. But, let's get in the groove. This is week 3, and even though we've got Labor Day, a short week, let's get in the groove of getting to know, like the pace of this class and all your other classes too, okay? Because we're stepping them off. We're counting down. I still count down just like I was a student myself. When do I get out for Christmas? That's what I want to know. Now I still want to know that, even though I'm on the opposite side of the podium, so to speak, and I'm not a student anymore. Okay, so y'all are doing a great job, and I'm so glad to be here with you this semester, and I want to hear from you very often, so please don't hesitate to text me. Please don't use the messages function in Blackboard because it takes me forever to see that, and if you want a quick response, texting is always best. If I miss responding to one of your texts, please, text me again, because one of my grandkids had my phone this last weekend, and obviously a text came in that I missed because they looked at it and then didn't tell me that it came in, and the student responded again, said, "Hey, did you get my text?" "No, I'm sorry." So yeah, give me a few hours, because I don't keep my cell phone around with me constantly like some of you young whippersnappers do. But please, definitely, say again, text me again after a couple hours if I haven't gotten a hold of you or responded, because there's a chance that that I missed it. Not intentional, but I'll text you right away when I get it. So okay. Anyway, I look forward to hearing from you and to seeing and reading your reflection journals, and maybe showing you more flowers as fall as fall allows them to continue to bloom. And let me know if I can do anything for you. Okay, see you next time. Bye.